Hey YouTube, it's Nevermore Moto, and today I want to talk about my upcoming road trip for the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. Hey guys, quick interlude. I realize I keep talking about DGR, and some of you might not know what that is. So, DGR stands for the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride, and what it is a charity ride. It raises money for the Movember Foundation, and the Movember Foundation raises money for men's health issues, whether that's prostate cancer, suicide awareness, specifically men's related health issues. So the point is, you get dressed up nice and dapper. It was kind of inspired by Mad Men, the show, that Don Draper look. And Triumph Motorcycles is a big sponsor. Heaton Helmets. It's a big worldwide event, and usually there is a DGR ride in every major city in the world on the same day, and everyone organizes, raises money for the charity, and takes part in a ride coordinated all on the same day. You have ride ambassadors who organize the event, organize a route, gather people together, where we all dress up in three-piece suits, look dapper, and raise money for charity. So that is what the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride, or DGR, is. So hey guys, next week is September 27th, and that day is the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. Now this year, instead of it being a group ride, it is a solo ride. So the task I have set for myself is, on Saturday, I'm cruising up to North Jersey, staying in a hotel, and on Sunday morning, my plan is to wake up early, cruise through the Lincoln Tunnel, head up through Manhattan, go through Times Square, hit a couple cool spots, then get out of Dodge, head down to Philly, into Moto John land. And there I plan to see a few of the sights in Philly, and then cruise on down to Baltimore and head around my city and do a little landmark tour of Baltimore. And typically DGR is supposed to be a tour of your city. So a lot of people have asked me the question, why? Why are you doing this? And the answer is simple. I think this year, with the group ride aspect being canceled, I wanted to find a way to raise more money. And I thought, if I set out on a larger journey and mapped it out and just set out to do something bigger, hopefully I'd be able to raise more money. And I have to say, I think I'm like at $780 at this point that I've raised for DGR, and I'm quite satisfied. It's an awesome amount. I'm super stoked, super happy with everybody who donated. I want to say primarily most of my donations came from some motorcycle friends on Instagram that I've never even met in person, who just felt compelled to donate to the cause, and I think that's amazing, and I really do appreciate that. So thank you to everyone who did donate. And if you want to donate still, that's awesome as well. You don't have to, but if you do, if you go to my my links, calendar, I have it linked down below in the video. If you have me on Instagram, I have it linked on my profile. And, you know, it's something that means a lot to me. I started riding about 3 years ago. And the same year I started riding, my dad found out that he himself had prostate cancer. You know, he got treatment and he's in remission and he's fine. And that's great. But that's one of the big causes that the Movember Foundation focuses on for things that they fund as far as research. So DGR raises money for the Movember Foundation, who raises money for men's health issues, prostate cancer being one of them. And they've also taken on depression and suicide awareness. Apparently men are 3 to 4 more times likely to commit suicide than women. You know, why that is, I don't know. Some might be, you know, stigmas attached to mental health for men, you know. I think a lot of men in general keep issues they might be having maybe a little closer to the chest. And a lot of men don't go and get help like they should. So the Movember Foundation raises money towards men's health issues. And, you know, because of my family history, it's definitely near and dear to my heart. Yeah, I started riding 3 years ago, and DGR I kind of used as a goal for myself. I was a new rider. I just started riding. I'd never done a group ride, and DGR was my first group ride. I worked my way up, and my confidence level as a rider up to the point where I felt like I could competently do the ride. So I raised money, and I did the ride. And then last year, I was part of a committee who helped plan Baltimore's ride. And in doing so, through advertising, going out with photographers and taking really cool promotional shots, I helped book a venue for an after party and got some bands to play, and turned it into a big party and a big event. And the turnout for Baltimore, because of that, doubled. They would usually get like 75 riders, and I want to say we had close to 150 riders last year, and we doubled the money that Baltimore raised the previous year for the Movember Foundation. So that was really cool. Yeah, 2020's been you know, a big questionable year for everyone. You know, events being canceled left and right. So DGR decided to do solo rides only. You know, they didn't want to be responsible for, you know, creating this worldwide event that would be a possible pandemic spreader. So I understand that. But it is harder to get money raised, you know, singularly as one person versus an entire group. So hence the big to-do and the big event, my big ride. So please, you know, follow me on Instagram. I'm going to be posting all day long of my little stops and different places I'll visit. I'll do some live videos from different locations I stopped at for the day, and you know, I'm going to make it an all-day thing. I want to take you guys on the journey with me from New York to Philly and then through Baltimore. And then, you know, one of the ride sponsors last year, Christian Schaefer, is having kind of a ride-through event. You know, it's not a formal event. He doesn't want people gathering, but you know, he's offering his space, Christian Schaefer Clothier, as a bathroom stop, snack stop. You know, come by, get a picture taken, looking dapper on your bike. We'll have photographers there. And then we're going to have a reveille around noon. So the plan is to hopefully make it back from New York City by noon, so I can make the reveille. You know, rev motorcycle. I love a good pun. But yeah, it's quite awesome of him to once again donate his space, his time. So I will be ending my ride at Christian Schaefer's in Baltimore. So there'll be video, but there'll also be, you know, live stuff happening all day long. I'm sure if you follow anything Distinguished Gentleman ride related, you're gonna get a lot of stuff in your feed, but if you follow me, you'll see what I'm up to as well. So hopefully you guys will come along for the ride, and I'm excited to do the journey. It's gonna be about 500 miles. You know, not the biggest journey, but I'm doing, you know, 250 miles up the day before, so should be a blast. So if you haven't yet, please like the video, subscribe, and please follow me on Instagram and check out what I'm doing for the charity ride. It's a great event. It raises money for great causes, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. I hope you're interested, and I hope you come along and comment and maybe ask questions. Follow me on my trip. Until next time, it's Morimoto. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.